This video is sponsored by Squarespace. In the last video, we began our trip to the Isles of Scilly by rambling around St Mary's and exploring the beautiful beaches of St Martin's. This week, we're heading over to discover the wild coastline of St Agnes, and we join a wildlife tour on Tresco. I'm Athena, and this is my partner, Harvey. We've been sharing many adventures together over the years, from camping and climbing to hiking and van life. Last year, we embarked on our biggest adventure yet. This is our little girl, Aífe. And not forgetting Oslo, of course. Join us as we navigate family life with our love of the outdoors and adventure. We're on St Agnes today, exploring another island for the day. We got the boat over this morning and I think we're going to be over here for about half a day today. Just wandering around. It's a little bit overcast today, but it's still lovely to explore another island. Got the team behind me.
Yo!
And we're actually just heading up to this cafe now called Coast Guards Cafe. And then we're going to go to the famous ice cream place called Troytown Farm. So yeah, basically doing a cafe slash food tour of St Agnes. We just had a really good lunch at the Coast Guards Cafe. I had tomato soup, Harvey had a courgette and pea soup, and the view from the garden was super nice. Just like looking down on this stretch of coastline behind me, which we are now walking along. And yeah, it's really stunning. All the granite rock formations and the yellow gorse flowers. It's super nice, isn't it, Harvey?
Yeah, beautiful. And then you kind of look out that way, you got all the kind of like the skerries in the distance, and yeah, it's just a beautiful, secluded coastline. There's a guy just fishing for lobster. He does everything plastic free.
Yeah.
And with willow baskets. Lobster pots, and which is amazing.
St Agnes measures just 1 mile across, so it's really easy to explore for just a day or even half a day if your time is limited.
Oh, chocolate hazelnut.
Ice cream?
Chocolate chip, yeah.
Got my ice cream?
Mint chocolate chip, classic, my favourite.
Ethan looks very interested in that.
No. These are agapanthus, I reckon.
Ah. Our impressions of St Agnes were that it felt a little wilder than St Mary's and St Martin's, a little rougher around the edges, particularly on the west coast with its granite rock formations. Don't mind the baby just choking in the corner. Once again, I'd like to say thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring this video. Some of you might know that I write travel guides on my website and have now built up to 12 guides around the UK. Something I love about Squarespace is how easy it is to make a really beautiful and aesthetic design on your web pages. This is my Isles of Scilly guide, which I've just published. I was able to add photos and text really easily, as well as links to other useful websites and even a map at the bottom of the page. If you'd like to try Squarespace yourself, then just head to squarespace.com for a free trial, and then when you're ready to launch, head to squarespace.com/Athena Mella to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Morning! It's our last day on the Isles of Scilly today, and we're heading over to Tresco Island. We're actually joining a guided walk today, which is part of the Walk Scilly Festival, which is an event that takes place every year, and it's basically a series of guided walks that you can buy tickets for and join up with. So we're doing one today, which will be really cool. I believe our walk is with Will Wagstaff, who is a local naturalist, and he's going to show us around Tresco.
The family-owned island of Tresco is the second largest of the 5 inhabited islands, which is most well known for its famous Tresco Abbey garden that was planted in the 1830s by Augustus Smith. We joined a great wildlife tour with renowned Will Wagstaff, who is a fountain of knowledge on all things Scilly, ornithology and nature. To anyone with a curious mind, a day or half day with Will is definitely worth it. There's so much to see on Tresco, we felt like we only scratched the surface, but it was a great introduction and we will definitely return. the start of this two-part series, we asked ourselves the question, are the Isles of Scilly really worth the extra distance? Well, with its peace and tranquility, incredible flora and fauna, fantastic food around every corner, we really think so. With a constant feeling of space when the mainland can feel like it's full to the brim, this curious little archipelago is a true gem that is hiding in plain sight.